Welcome back to our channel, where we delve deep into the most intriguing political and legal dramas of our time. Today, we're unpacking a story that's been making headlines across the nation, Donald Trump's legal battle in New York and how his bold strategy against a New York judge backfired spectacularly. Hi, everyone. I'm Hostname, and today, we're diving into the intricate details of Donald Trump's ongoing legal challenges in New York. From unexpected courtroom twists to strategic blunders, we've got a lot to cover. So, let's get started. As many of you know, Donald Trump has been entangled in a web of legal issues since leaving the White House. One of the most significant is the New York Attorney General's investigation into his business practices, which has led to allegations of fraud and financial misconduct. Letitia James, Archive Footage. Our investigation has uncovered substantial evidence that Donald Trump and the Trump Organization engaged in fraudulent and misleading business practices for years. We are committed to holding them accountable. With stakes this high, Trump has been pulling out all the stops to defend himself. But recently, his aggressive tactics against a New York judge have not gone according to plan. Let's take a closer look at what happened. It all started when the New York Attorney General's office launched its investigation into the Trump Organization. The investigation focused on whether Trump had inflated the value of his assets to secure loans and insurance benefits, and then deflated them to reduce tax liabilities. The Attorney General's office issued subpoenas for documents and testimony from Trump and his children. Trump fought these subpoenas, leading to a series of legal skirmishes that brought the case to the courtroom of Judge Trump's legal team, known for their combative style, decided to challenge the subpoenas on various grounds. They argued that the investigation was politically motivated and that the subpoenas were overly broad and burdensome. Trump's lawyer: "This is a witch hunt, plain and simple. The subpoenas are an abuse of power, and we intend to fight them tooth and nail." But the judge was not convinced. He ruled that the Attorney General had the authority to issue the subpoenas and that Trump and his family must comply. This was a significant setback for Trump, but he wasn't ready to give up just yet. Trump ***, this judge is biased against me, just like all the others. It's all part of the witch hunt. Trump decided to take a more aggressive approach. His legal team filed motions to have the judge recuse himself, alleging bias and conflict of interest. This move was seen as an attempt to discredit the judge and stall the proceedings. Legal expert 1: It's a risky strategy. Accusing a judge of bias without substantial evidence can backfire and make the judge even more determined to proceed. Legal expert 2: Judges are typically very careful to avoid any appearance of bias. Filing for recusal can be seen as a desperate move if not well supported. And backfire it did. The judge refused to recuse himself, stating that there was no basis for the allegations of bias. He went on to reprimand Trump's legal team for their baseless accusations, further solidifying his stance against any delay tactics. The evidence presented does not support a claim of bias. The motion for recusal is denied. Not only did this attempt fail, but it also seemed to galvanize the prosecution. The Attorney General's office ramped up its efforts, leading to more subpoenas and a more aggressive pursuit of evidence. In a surprising turn of events, Trump's plan to discredit the judge has seemingly backfired, adding momentum to the Attorney General's investigation. Legal analysts are now questioning the wisdom of Trump's aggressive legal tactics, which may have only served to strengthen the case against him. So, what does this mean for Trump? Well, his legal troubles are far from over. With the judge remaining firmly in place and the investigation intensifying, Trump faces a challenging battle ahead. Trump's strategy may have been designed to buy time or intimidate, but it has ultimately resulted in more scrutiny and a tougher legal environment. As of now, the investigation continues, and Trump's legal team is working overtime to mount a defense. But with the judge taking a firm stance and the Attorney General showing no signs of backing down, the path forward looks increasingly difficult for Trump. There are several possible outcomes. Trump could face significant financial penalties, restrictions on his business operations, or even criminal charges if the investigation uncovers sufficient evidence. Trump supporter: this is all a politically motivated attack. Trump will come out on top, as he always does. Trump critic: he's finally being held accountable for his actions. No one is above the law. Whether you're a supporter or a critic, one thing is clear: this legal battle is far from over, and it promises to be a defining moment in Trump's post-presidential life. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the latest chapter of Donald Trump's legal saga. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this unfolding story. What do you think about Trump's strategy against the New York judge? Do you think it will ultimately help or hurt his case? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious. This has been USA World, your source for in-depth analysis on the stories that matter. See you next time.